Alright, here we go. This is Modern American Gangster, and this is Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. Aaron Grill, and we are ready to begin. Alright, there's 100 people. We're dropping in. We're going to this. I guess this is the brewery, and we're gonna kick a little ass. Got Mr. Saccavello doing his gaming videos, and I thought his do a video also go off to my mind skills. Now there's a town right down below on our left, where usually they get pretty active. So I'm gonna try to glide as much as I can down to this other location. Okay, we got the circle. Good. You don't want to do any fucking bullshit tactics here. You want to win. Win, win, fight. You know what I'm saying. Okay, you see that building down there? I just marked it. That's where I'm going. It's a good spot. You can pretty much get everything you need, and we're going to dominate. There's already been 9 people, 10 people killed. You can keep your eye on that little counter above the kill feed in the upper right. Already, they're dropping like flies. I haven't even landed, and almost 20 people have been killed. I guarantee it'll be 20 people dead by the time I hit that roof. So, a lot when you're playing multiple people, you rush to the ground and get a weapon because the other guy gets through the door first, picks up the gun, and he's dead. Well, it's you. Oh, yeah. All right, what are we doing? What are we playing? We going for it. All right, we're acing it up. Ace Ventura. Ace Modern American Gangster. Lock. It's ready. We're going to kill. Got the dragon cheese. We got the dragon off. Ace combo. Are we going to go with that? I don't know. Time will tell. All right, we got our helmet. We got our vest. We need a bigger backpack. Perfect. Perfection achieved. Power perceived is power achieved. Yeah. Yeah. You are here. Level 3 bag. We are lucky, lucky, lucky there. You know, I know when you are on the pin map, you look as you've air glided 2 full squares on the map, you know pretty much no one else is going to be here right away. Someone could crash your location. But on a whole, you're going to be alone for a few minutes, at least until those circles start moving, and the circles will get everyone out and about. So I've got the dragon off with the DMR mag. There's a fun idea. Usually I would take out, but since I found that DMR mag, I'm looking for an M24, which is the bolt action rifle, the most powerful weapon, general pickup of the game. You pick up that, you're gonna hit some headshots. You know what the hell this guy is doing? switch it up. Arrow, an arrow rings. And it does a lot of damage. It's hard to control, but if you know how to like trigger, you just burst it, you can really fuck some shit up. Okay, I think we got about everything we need here. There's an airplane above us. You can hear that going over. That means they're dropping the specialized loot. But we got such a good position on the circle. Now here's the smoke gun. I use the smoke gun for several different types of tactics. And one of the main ones is you could disguise yourself from the enemy by shooting the smoke or throwing the smoke. That allows you to be hit. But you can also, if you have the smoke gun, shoot smoke at home and blind them so you can get around and they won't know where you're at. So when they don't know where you at, you gonna win, dog. All day you gonna win. Boosting up. Saw my tutorial video or Mr. Sakavillo's tutorial video. You know that yellow bar on your health is your boost. You really want to have that filled up at all times. It helps you run faster, it helps your breath recover faster. I'm still looking for that M24 bolt action rifle. I'm gonna go do some more searching in a minute. I'll probably head up to this compound left. You know what? I think if it's down to it, you want the SKS. It shoots faster. The Dragunov has more damage, but it's too slow. If you're shooting a DMR, you want to be instead of and you know, if you've got the bolt action rifle, it's just you want to try to hit that single shot every time. And usually, if you've got the M24 or the Car 98, you can knock somebody or kill them. You have a 2 helmet if you get a good headshot. So. Okay, we're still in the circle, so we're going to go check this compound, try to secure some more loot. Now, when you've got your primary loot, and then you're going to go loot another compound, one of the things I like to do is put a bunch of shit into the trunk, where just in case I got extra loot to fall back on, and that gives you more space to carry stuff just in case. Time scope. If you're shooting a DMR and you know you're just going to use a DMR, the 6x scope is better. If you're shooting a bolt action, you want the extra visualization and stability, so you would go for the 8x scope, which I'm looking for the M24, and we'll see what we come up with here. I mean, the game can go anywhere. And different circles, you have to rely on different tactics. You know, whether it's out in the open, is there trees for cover? Are you playing in the central town area where there's buildings and stuff? All right. Okay. We're looking, we're watching, we're paying attention to our surroundings, we're listening for enemy footsteps. It's possible somebody landed in front of us, from far to the backfill. I love those flashes. Those flashes will barely, if you know who your enemies are, it's almost a guaranteed win. if you're careful, to blind the enemy and secure a victory. Lots of drinks, and you gotta also remember when you're playing this, if you start killing enemies, they're gonna have all the leftover supplies that you need. Now I'm gonna switch the SKS for the SLR. It shoots a little slower, but it does more damage. It's kind of an in-between the Dragunov and the SKS. And then look right here. That's what I was looking for the whole time. The M24 with the extended mag, with the compensator, with the cheek pad. And that was pretty much the last piece of the puzzle for our game loadout. So now we're going to, we have lost the circle. We're going to be rotating inward to the next zone. We're at phase 2 now. You don't really have to worry about the outer radiation zone just yet until you get into the final stages. Which is like anything after phase 4, you really gotta be inside of the circle when it starts to move. Okay, now right there in front, I can see there's crate coming down. Special loot crate. So I'm gonna go try to grab that. I thought ooh, there you go. Now, see, that's a secret basement. Well, if you know where all these secret basements are, they always have super specialized loot, and you can get all your stuff that you need. And there's a map online. You can just PUBG secret basement key. That was the desktop. That happens. You shoot the gun. It's when you try to enter a car, and then you press the trigger button as the guns. But if it doesn't get in all the way, it's an amateur move. You all make mistakes from time to time. So I know there's a secret room over here on my right, top of that hill. Let's see if I can spot this crate. Unless you fuck something up. Okay, well that is super fucking unfortunate. And I put all that extra stuff in the trunk. God damn you. Pay attention to the road. Okay, now I'm going to be outside of the zone, so I'm going to give up on that crate. I know there's a secret room over here on the other side of that wizard building right there in front. And we're going to just check it out. It looks like it is in the zone, so we're going to go for it. I think that's the last available secret room, so we kind of lucked out on that. And you can kind of see, I can see it in the little mini-map, where that little square is on top of that hill. That's where the secret room is. There's a medicine right there. I'm going to use my medicine, painkiller, get up to full stamina level. I guess that's your stamina level. I don't know what it's really called. Alright, we're heading for that secret room. You can see the little arrow, where that goes. And there it is. So you shoot this little X and head on in. I got the secret keys. He opens the secret lock. There is a ghillie suit. I'm going to take that. And now I am free man. There's no secret guns in here, which that kind of sucks. But there is a suppressor for my sniper rifle. So now I'm fully snipered out with the ghillie suit, with the sniper, with the extended mag, with the 8x scope. We've got tons of utility, and we're pretty much ready to get the job done, as they say. Now we're going to watch the next circle, and the next circle will determine whether we want to take this e-pickup. That thing in the big duffel bag. It's like a balloon that shoots up, and a plane drops it like the sky hook in the Batman movie. And it will take you up and you can parachute to wherever you want to go. Okay, we got 57 seconds left on the circle. We're at phase 3, moving into phase 4. And when you get to phase 4, you start playing within the circle, parameters of the circle. Okay, I know there's not anyone behind us because there's water back there. We're on the coast. Listening for shots. I don't hear any shots. We're in a really good spot here. That's why when the plane is going over, it's not really a good idea just to jump immediately. It's a better idea to jump somewhere towards the end and parachute in. You can see that line is where the plane path was. So if you would have jumped at the beginning, you would have had a long way to go. Okay, so we're out of the circle and we got to get to the next zone. So we are, I'm going to set this e-pickup up. I'll show you how that works. You set this up and a big balloon shoots up a plane or a helicopter grabs takes you on. So I had to drop some loot in order to pick that thing up. So I'm going to pick up my loot I dropped. Here we go. Now I just see, oh, there's a crate right here. If I take this e-pickup, I can't get the crate. I'm going to give up on the e-pickup. We're right next to the circle. We're heading for that special loot crate. Now you got to be careful because there's a lot of people that come from the military island and come from all around, and they are seeing the same crate drop. Everybody on the map can see the plane above, they can hear it, and they know there is a specialized loot crate coming in. So that helicopter noise, that was my e-pickup that I forgot. Okay, you look on. Now you can see that crate lands, and then red smoke comes out of it and alerts everyone that there is a crate. Now, if you know someone's going for it, you can throw a frag right on top of that crate. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, bad luck for you, friendo. Not today, pal. Not in my town. I run this bitch. I like that compensator with the barrel, really. Well, there's another guy. See, there's a guy going for the crate. Should have waited, but shot. Yeah, he wants to get that crate. Now it's like the tactics. Chase after this guy, do you... Listening for his car just stopped, so you know he just got out. So he's over here to the, right there's his car. God, that was a close call. That was a close call. Now there's 4 other people alive. So the final, when you get into the final 6 to 10 people, or the last 20, the action really picks up. Okay, we're gonna med up. We gotta get to that circle. There's 4 alive. Okay, you gotta start going. There we go. Now, when you play, like, with a team, when you play with, like, 3 other guys on your team, if you get shot and get, like, killed, there's a second revive thing where your teammates can revive you and stuff. So that enables a different kind of play style. Where if you're in a solo, you die. Now, here's a guy coming in the truck. I'm gonna fucking light this guy up. He doesn't see me. The ghillie suit helps. One, I hit that guy fucking twice. Those were good shots. There's one again. 3 fucking hits. Okay, at some point you don't want to keep chasing this guy because you don't want to give your position away to the other player. So he doesn't know where the fuck I am. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, my fucking blast. This guy thinks he got away. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him. Okay, 4 players. There's that guy. There's another guy on top of the hill. Okay, look at this guy. Fucking take your time. Don't just start shooting. You don't want to give your position away. If you've seen the Tom Berenger sniper movie, you know 1 shot, 1 kill. Boom! Right in the fucking head. Blew that guy's melon all across the grass. Some fucking raccoons are gonna be eating that guy's brain. Yeah, throw my emergency cover. That drops like some giant cinder block pyramids from the sky. And you can use that to make a play if you have to. So there's 2 other guys left. The guy on the top of the hill just shot it. No, wait. I shot that guy. Now there's 3 left. Someone else shot someone too, because there was 5. So I know there's a guy over there by yellow I just marked, and I know there's a guy on the top of the hill. Those 2 guys were just shooting at each other. So the best tactics are wait until the final 2 guys are shooting each other, and then third party and kill whoever the survivor is. If you can. It doesn't always work out that way, but that's the best tactic. And patience. You got to be patient. See, we're in that little mini circle. We've got plenty of time before the next circle, so you really just want to have patience. Wait these guys out. I got that ghillie suit. I'm in the brush. I've got a good spot. We know where the last 2 guys are. There's one up to the southwest on the left at those little tents. And there's one guy at the top of the hill. There he is. Don't count this. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. That one maybe missed, but I thought I fucking hit him in the legs. That's 3 fucking hits. And I missed there. But 3 hits with the bolt action 7.62. And this fucker's still running. I could hit him on the run. Now he is low health. So he's going to lay right up there on top of the hill and heal. I know that he's going to heal. And to take a first aid takes like 10 seconds. And then your meds. So he's like at 20-something seconds of healing to do. Now I'm in the circle. I've got a good zone. He's probably in the circle, so all 3 of us are in the safe zone circle until the next zone takes in. And we're at phase 6, so you cannot be in that blue zone at all. It will take your health so quick. So I have no visual on the guy on the left. I know there's a guy up here and he's healing, and you know no one's been killed, so everyone's just kind of waiting it out. I have to move now. I just lost the circle, and the guy at the top lost the circle. But this is how you play. Try not to get flustered if you're at this point, and make sure you just take your time. I really see there he is. Oh, and I'm glitching behind the tree. Fuck that guy. Another headshot. Best place is to shoot him in the head, they're gone. So I know the final guy is up by those tents. Now, here's where this tactic comes in with smoke gun. I want to try to smoke out all of those tents so this guy can't see me moving up. That one was a good one, because I think he's right in those first tents. Now I'm going to smoke, and get on here. Reload my smoke gun, and you gotta move. We're gonna move. There's my emergency covers. I want to try to get around where I can get a visual on that plateau. Now this is also where your utility comes into play with your stun grenades and your frags. There he is. Okay, he's right up there on top of the hill, right behind that smoke. There he is. Smoke him out. Now he can't see me. Now I got 2 Molotovs and 6 stun grenades. So I'm just gonna stun this guy. You start throwing them out. Take your time, because after you get the stun, it's like 3 seconds. There he is. Now we're just gonna fuck with this guy. I got this guy. There's no way. He can still win and get me. But we're blinding him with those stun grenades. He can't see. Now we're throwing Molotovs at him. I got a good blocker with a sandbag. I'm just gonna let that grenade do it. No! Brother, that is how the game is played. Modern American Gangster does all the time. And the reason this is so fun is because you're playing with other people, and they are doing what you're doing. Trying to think, RIP you, dude, you're fucking dead. And Modern American Gangster with another win. Hope you guys have liked it. Like, subscribe. See you next time.